everyone, this jumps. This video I'll be doing a Spider-Man guide. We'll be covering movement, combos, and we'll talk a little bit about playstyle. So let's get to it. Alright, so move. Before we do anything, I want you guys to go to your settings, Spider-Man settings, so you don't affect any other hero, and put your jump on your scroll, because this will allow you to climb walls like this, which is faster. It's not the most useful thing, but it's good to know. Alright, now let's get to the good. Let's get to the funny part, right? There's a fundamental thing that you must learn with Spider-Man, which is build momentum by tilting your camera like this. So if I throw the web there and I look at the opposite direction, I build way more momentum. I go so far, you can literally travel across the whole map just like this, just by turning your camera like this. You can also use your uppercut to give you a small boost, keep your momentum going, and to go up, right? What? Alright. I had some technical difficulties, but we're back. So, next up, bunny hopping. I think the guy who found this out was Necros, so most of you must know Necros by now, but if you don't, go check it out. So basically, you jump, and you... Oh yeah, before anything, I forgot to tell you. Before anything, turn this off. Automatic swing, turn this off. Alright, so you jump, you web, right? But you gotta cancel this animation. So you use one of your webs. Cancel it like this, see? So what you're gonna do is cancel and jump, right? So jump, swing, so jump, swing, web, jump, jump, swing, web, jump. Right after you touch the ground, you start jumping, right? There you go, you're bunny hop. See, like this. You can also, it's worth to point out that you don't need to limit the ground and use a web to bunny hop. You can also do this, right? You can also do this, right? Okay, so that's bunny hopping. After bunny hopping, I want to show you guys a trick that not a lot of people use. I think I've seen 2 guys in game using this, and granted, he uses an uppercut, right? And what it is basically an uppercut boost. So, like this. What you're gonna do is throw your web, then F and jump, right? Like, you press F and jump right away. And basically, Spider-Man just gets sent flying. Can't explain why this happens, just know it does. And it's pretty good to, like, when you're getting out of spawn, you gotta touch the point, right? You just do it like this. Pretty useful. Just don't use it to get in unless it's overtime. Just use it mostly to, like, the first row out to spawn to point if you're on the fence, just to get the point faster you can use it, or if it's overtime, you use it to be faster. Or if you have to dip, you can also do it, like if everyone's after you, just use it to get some momentum going, right? Just don't use it to get in. You don't get in like this, right? Alright, next up, combos. So for the combos, before I show you any combo, I must show you how you'll deal the most damage as Spider, which is this animation cancel. From the slam to the uppercut, right? It does a really good amount of damage like that, right? And what you do is double jump, then use your uppercut. If you're a beginner Spider-Man, I advise you to look at his hands. When they're together, then you can use your uppercut. See? When they're together, use your uppercut, like that. If you're already pretty used to Spider-Man, try to do it faster. Like, you can do it faster. The timing is really rough, but you can do it faster like this. Like, you don't even let the animation start. And this is really important, right? Because I'll show you when I talk a little bit about playstyle. I'll show you what I mean by literally really important to do damage as Spider-Man. But before that, I want to show you combos you can do with this and even without. The first combo is the basic Spider-Man combo. This is the one you need to learn. It's really important. So you throw web, you pull yourself to them, you use your uppercut, web, punch. So web, pull yourself, uppercut, web, punch, like that. This is the basic Spider-Man combo. It's the one you should use most times, just to bait out cooldowns and stuff. Now, to the one-shot combos. The most known one is the one where you pull and do it like this, right? So for this one, you basically throw a web, pull, jump, and throw a web there, right, at the wall. Jump and throw a web, so you can uppercut instead of double jumping like this. You just jump, web, you get an uppercut. Then you do the animation cancel. Remember the animation cancel? Yeah. Just do the animation cancel. Alright. Besides this, there's two other versions of this one that I want to show you before I go to the next one, which is this version that can kill 175 targets, and you don't have to look at walls, where it's you pull yourself, you web them, you pull yourself, then you jump. Right as you jump, you do it like this, see? But cancel it with the web, right? So you gotta be fast with this one. So it's not as good as the other ones. It has the most precise timing out of the three versions of this combo, but it does deal like 25 more damage. So yeah, and you don't have to look at the wall. So it's web, pull, jump, jump, swing, and web at the same time. Fuck, I fell. Jump, swing, and web at the same time. Then you do the uppercut animation cancel. And finally, the last version. Remember I told you to put your scroll wheel, your jump on the scroll wheel? Well, yeah, they can also be used on combos. So instead of wasting a web, a swing, looking at that and do this, you can actually just jump using the scroll wheel, because you won't jump so high, the scroll wheel, see, it's a big difference, so you can actually hit them on the ground, like that, see? So instead of using a web, you can use this. Now the downside is, although you don't use a web, it's slower. Like doing this, it's way more faster than doing this. But if you only have one web, and if they're completely alone or something, you can do it, right? If you only have one web, it's a good alternative. It's up to you. It's completely choice making which version you want to use. It's completely up to you. I do find this one to be the more effective, but also it costs one swing, so sometimes it's good to use this one. The second version of it, the second version of it, this version right here, it's not as, it doesn't work every time, you know, it's not as effective, so I don't use it much. Right, so the third combo I want to show you guys. This is the one that requires a lot of precision and requires you to be on the ground. You can't do this on the air. So you throw web, and right after you throw your web, you pull them. Right after you throw a web, you press E. So you cancel you pulling yourself towards them. Instead, you're pulling them to you. Right? So what you do is web, pull them, punch, web again, and uppercut them. Well, uppercut. There you go. But obviously do it faster like this. Alright, with that, I think we went over what I think are the three more important combos. Oh wait, actually there's one left. So this is the best combo that Spider-Man has. The thing is, it requires Venom. You have them, basically the basic combo, but instead of doing this, what you're gonna do is press C. Right after the uppercut, you press C. Use your team up ability. And it's a one shot, a granted one shot. Like this. See? It's the fastest one shot combo, I'm pretty sure. And also the easiest one to use. So, if you have a Venom team up, remember, you don't really need to do this. You can just use the Venom team up. Use the Venom team up and deal the one shot combo. To 75 targets, you'll have to let them press once to kill them with the symbiote. But if they're 250, you can just symbiote their asses and they die, like that. Alright, now, Playstyle. This is what a lot of people get wrong. Spider-Man is not a brawl. You're not gonna go like straight to their face and try to punch him, right? You're not gonna try to get up close. What you wanna do, or at least this is what I do most of the times, is find like an off angle, somewhere they're not looking, not expecting you, right? You use a web to go up in the sky. Then, hit them with the animation, cancel, a web again, and pull yourself. That's how I mostly play Spider-Man.
Who just doesn't want to walk out?
I don't use my pull like this that often. I like to save it when they're low HP. So I can just do this, right? If you see someone low, pull yourself, try to kill him. See someone alone, you can also use your pull. But if they're in groups, try to go from an off angle or something and get them like this, right? With animation cancel. Alright, I forgot to say this, but if they see you, if they're aware of where you are, just use your pull because it's faster to get in and get out. So, my strat is to do like this. I've explained it to you already. But most of the times, you ain't gonna get a kill. Most of the times you go in, you're not getting out with a kill. That's because Spider-Man can pierce through most heals in the game. In other words, most of the time, your job will be baiting cooldowns, especially from the supports. So if the enemy is running a Mantis, you won't be able to pierce through her heals. What you do is bait her cooldowns, so your team can kill her. Right? That's most of the part you're gonna do with Spider-Man. The higher in the ranks you go, the more you will understand that you can just pierce through the heals with Spider-Man. It's really hard. So your job ends up being just a cooldown baiter. You're just gonna bait as much ability as you can, and yes, kills will come naturally. You'll end up getting some KOs, but that's not your main job. Your main job is just bait as much ability as you can from the spots. Another thing you can do is, if you're running a tank, like Groot for example, that has no shield, you can always like misposition him by pulling him to your team. That's a great way to deal with tanks. But also, another thing I like to do is, if I see a Venom or a Hulk or whatever on my team, I like to go in there and help them, right? So basically like a protective Spider-Man. I don't do that most of the time. Most of the time I'm literally just on the back line trying to bait as many cooldowns as possible. That's what you should do. But if you're close to your team and you see someone attacking your sports, stop them from existing, right? Don't let them hurt your sports. Yeah, that's basically more or less how I play Spider-Man. I hope you guys enjoyed the guide, and I see you on the next video. Oh yeah, wait, before you go, the best Spider-Man combo, pulling people off the map, like this.
Now I've got something to prove.
Remember that. Okay, GG's.